This is the final video of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. The bonus episodes is the sub-games, and the bosses that will battle from least favorite to most favorite, in both normal mode and extra mode, but skipping some bosses. So, welcome back for some more Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Last time we did the arena, only died twice, and I'll show you guys where those deaths were. Or I already showed you, but I'm just saying that for me and not for you guys because it's a future view. But this time is the final video, and in Premiere format, unless I die, I will be playing the true arena, and I will tell you what ability I'm going to be using, which is Beam. I'm not using Hammer, I'm not using Tornado, and I'm not using Fire. Although Fire is not very OP, unless you use that Grand Inferno, which is really hard to do. But I'm using Beam, which is slightly overpowered as well, but not super overpowered in the true arena. The true arena has proof, has what I will prove, to be a very tough amount of bosses. Even Hammer, which admittingly is overpowered, but I won't be able to do hammer flips as many as I did in the arena. So, basically, the first thing I'm going to let you guys hear is the lobby music, because even though I might get copyrighted by it, it is the best song that does not have an extension, and I have no idea why. So I'm going to just let you guys hear it on both the lobby and then after the final episode is over. I'm going to let you guys listen to the music after I reflect off of the game. So let's get going! We are doing the true arena. Dangerous dinner is the theme here. We cannot play as our friends just yet. We are only playing as Kirby. Listen to this awesome theme. Okay, they should have added the do that part, but they didn't add it at all. That's sort of confusing. tried showing it again and didn't work out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have HRD3. That means the final boss afterward is going to be the strongest warrior in the universe. Turning down my volume and audio volume to tell you guys about this boss. And yes, this is weird. It's pointing at the freaking stove, and it's thinking I'm pointing at the sensor bar. The sensor bar is off. Galactonite is the strongest warrior in the universe. That is who we see right here. This is the hardest boss in the game and the secret boss of the game. After Galactonite, we face off against Magolor Soul. Prepare for the ultimate boss fight of the universe. Kirby versus Galactonite, soon to be Meta Knight versus Galactonite. The start of it all, but that will only be on the bonus video for Meta Knight versus Galactonite. Otherwise, this fight will be the most exciting one I've ever done, and I'm doing it as Hammer and not as Tornado. Sorry, but that's how it goes. Let me tell you this, I've died against Galactonite way more times than Megalor's Soul. I've died against him 7 times. Well, go figure, my announcements will be kept. We are the Kirby Master. We've beaten Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And you can see where I died. I only died twice, unbelievably. I thought I died more than that, but I only died twice. I died at round 5, you already know. Round 2, you already knew who by, because I was trying something but it didn't work out very well against Fatty Puffer. But that's it. We have truly beaten Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And now we can select more characters in the True Arena. But there's more. We are now a true Kirby Master. A special movie is now available in the theater, which was what we just watched. To prove, we've gotten everything. Kirby Master, special staff credits, and that's what we're going to watch, is the special staff credits. Actually, the special staff credits is the same as the EX staff credits. Final Battle EX is simple and everything else is fine. So, Kirby's Return to Dreamland is now to reflect off on how I feel about the game, because the sub-games are going to be in the bonus episode. And since I love this sub-game so much, it will be a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the experience of Kirby's Return to Dreamland because, surprisingly enough for you guys, yet not really that surprising, is Kirby's Return to Dreamland is my most favorite Wii game in the console system. My most favorite Wii U game is Paper Mario Color Splash, despite how most people feel about it. And my most favorite Switch game is yet to be discovered because I haven't played Pokemon Legends yet. Yeah, I feel like I would like Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope. But so far, it is Paper Mario the Origami King, despite the fact that a lot of people might not like the game, but I was one of the ones that loved the game. But let me just tell you this. I loved everything about the game, except for the challenge stages being a pain and a big waste of time. Except for you need to do them in order to complete the game. But it just feels like a waste of time to me. And the fact that you get to fight Galactonite in the True Arena as a secret final boss. And the fact that I pretty easily beat him on his first half because he wasn't as tough as the second phase. The second phase was what got me. When he had more and his music changed into that awesome theme. Looking at the time, looking at how long it took me to do the True Arena, it took me 47 minutes and 45 seconds. Really, it took me 47 minutes exactly. Or actually 45 minutes exactly, because I died twice in the True Arena. The 5th round because I tried to show Fatty Puffer's true move, and the fifth round because of the mini bosses, and the second round because I tried to show the Fatty Puffers true moves, the moves that you guys didn't see. But I would have lost it if I didn't focus on the hammer ability. So basically, final words about it. I recommend anybody who is a beginner of Kirby to play this game because the main mode is the best for beginners. Extra mode is great for Kirby masters who want to prove their worth, and the true arena is great for people who have played through the game many times. But to be rightfully honest about the extra mode Crusher challenge, for one thing, I died more in the Crusher challenge in extra mode than in the main mode, where I only died 3 times. In the which was 2 times in the second room and only once in the third. And in extra mode, I died way more times. I died like 7 times in a Crusher challenge, thinking it was faster. So that's about it for my reflection. If you have heard from when I pressed the home button after that death montage, yes, it is true. I am not playing Kirby Star Allies I'm not playing Kirby Star Allies yet because I have Super Mario Odyssey left to catch up on. And this is a Sunday that I'm uploading this on. Don't mind the laughter in the background if you hear it. You can't even cut it out because it's during my conversation. But I'm trying to think of what else to say to think over Mom's laughter. My mom was laughing at something her friend's talking about. So, basically, I have Super Mario Odyssey and might play Kirby Star Allies, which, for Kirby Star Allies, I'm going to also be playing that with my brother. And let me tell you this about Kirby Star Allies. It's a heck of an experience, but I think a lot of you would prefer Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Even though Kirby Star Allies is a pretty fun game because of all of the allies that are in the game. And my 3 most favorite allies are King Dedede. Actually, my most favorite allies, I'll just pick the 5, are King Dedede, Meta Knight, Dark Meta Knight, the Roach, and my brother likes Magolor, but in my opinion, my most favorite is tied between Taranza and Susie. Yes, I know there's a dark screen, but I'm in the middle of reflecting off this game. Even though I'm pretty close to being done with the reflection. Thanks so much for Kirby Fan for watching the second half, or he probably watched the whole series of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. But telling him or her, I don't even know if it's a male or female. Most likely, I think it's male, but I'm not super sure. I'm not playing this game again, but I'm speedrunning it. I'm not playing this game as an LP again. Even though I have nostalgic games for playing, but Kirby's Return to Dreamland is not one of my nostalgic games. It's a game that I like, but it's not a nostalgic game in my opinion. It's a 2011 Nintendo, yes for sure, yes I know, and it was made 10 years ago, basically. But my nostalgic games are Super Mario RPG is in the middle, Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64 to the left, Banjo-Tooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day is to the right. So, basically, most of the games made by Rare. But they are basically mostly Nintendo 64 games. Super Mario RPG is a Super Nintendo game. And the rest are Nintendo 64 games, but I have them on the Xbox and the Wii U. 3 of the games of the 3 of the 5 games I have are on the Xbox. In the Wii U, I have both games of the Nintendo 64 variant of Donkey Kong 64 and the Super Nintendo variant for Super Mario RPG. And the last thing I will say is Kirby and the Lost Isle, and the Forgotten Isle. I am pretty excited for that game, but I'm not as excited for that game as I am for Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I know for a Kirby fan, they would be super psyched for that. Or if you haven't seen the trailer, I recommend you do so because it is a pretty cool experience. But for how it looks, I say I'm hoping that the game would be 50 episodes long for my OP, and I'm not streaming it because I feel like if I streamed the first world of it, it would already seem like it's very close to being over. And since the story mode isn't that long on Kirby Stylized, I'm very sure they made it pretty short for the story mode in Kirby and the Forgotten Isle, short enough for me to just premiere the first bit of the game. Otherwise, I will be streaming some games, just not Kirby games, because I'm going to be premiering that. So, basically, I am all set. I have everything reflected off. I have a lot on my mind. I'm just so glad. I have a lot on my mind. I have what's coming up soon for me, and also just what would happen in my future in the next 4 years, maybe. And also, I have one more thing, which is I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I did. Other than the challenge stages being very painful, in my opinion. But I will be speedrunning this game, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy the speedrun of this game, because the thumbnail is going to be Lore Starcutter. The Lore Starcutter. Or I'm going to let it be Landia. Either one of the two. The next time I record Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which for me will be right after this one, but for you guys, you will be seeing it on either the next day or the next week. But I don't know for sure. We will be doing the sub games, and then the bosses from least favorite to most favorite will be uploaded really late. Either after Super Mario Odyssey or after Pokemon Legends. Because after Pokemon Legends, I'm playing Kirby Star Allies. Maybe. Because I'm also... Oh yeah, either after Super Mario Odyssey or after Pokemon Legends. Because if it's after Super Mario Odyssey and the game is about to come out, then I would have to go right to the bonuses and then do Pokemon Legends. Can I say, Pokemon Legends looks a lot more exciting than Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, even though some people thinks it might not be as good as it looks. Even though I think that it's probably better than Sword and Shield. Which, in my opinion, I like the Sword and Shield, but the only problem with Sword and Shield I had was basically the wild area being the only open world experience, and then the rest was just like Pokemon Sun and Moon. Except for it's Pokemon Sun and Moon with gyms. Enough about Pokemon. I'll talk about that on the stream when I speedrun, or when I do Pokemon Legends, and I'm streaming the first episode of it. Because every Pokemon game I've streamed the first episode of it. I'll see you guys next time on the sub games. Bye.